Hello everybody, it's Mr. Storm again, and I'm going to show you how to modify some settings in your course. Um, these settings are really important to make sure that you get your preferences correct in your classroom. Some of these settings are going to be determined based on the school. Some of these are going to be based on your personal preference, but I'm going to show you how to set up your class so that you have it exactly the way you want it to be. Now, there are two different setting options in Canvas. You can go to your Canvas settings. That is going to take you to your own personal settings for your particular account. That's not what we want here. What we want is we want the settings for the course. So over here in the course menu, on the very bottom, you have this settings option. If you click that, it's going to take you to this menu, and you can change all kinds of things about your course. And I'll go through these and I'll talk about the ones that are important so that you can see which ones you want to change. Now, obviously, you have things like name. You can change the name of the course. You can change the course code down here. You can change your time zone. We're in Mountain Time, so I'll keep that there. The SIS is going to change when, I just got a text, is going to change when we load these courses at the administration level. The SISID is going to change. Department. You can put this into different departments, science department, English department, whatever you'd like. I'm just going to keep it manually created courses for now, but you can add it to your specific department. You can go to term. You can change it to your term, whatever term it's going to be. Right now, we don't have terms built for the next school year, so I'm going to leave it default term. You can change your start and end date for this course. Now, for this course, I'm going to have it start today, and I'll have it end August 5th, just so that we have a range, an operating range of courses that we can, or time that we can look at. I will change that. You can make it so that users can only participate in between these dates. I usually just kind of leave it blank. I don't really need it to, kids might want to go back and look at information they learned last year and look at their courses from last year. That's fine. I just leave that open. Language, you can just choose the language. Usually you're going to keep it English, hopefully. Join the Canvas translation community. Don't worry about that. That's basically for foreign language courses and things like that. File storage. You can change how much storage you have for your files in Canvas. This might not be changeable based on your user rights. I'm an administrator in Canvas, so I can probably change that, but you probably won't be able to. Course grading scheme. You can enable a course grading scheme and set that grading scheme based on what the school has. You can change your license. You can make the syllabus visible. You can make specific items visible. You can change the format of your Canvas course, whether it's on Canvas, online, on campus, online, or nothing. You can change a description for your course. There are more options you can click down here too. You can let students attach files to discussions, let them create discussion topics, hide totals and student grade summary, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of things you can change here, right? Now, this would be enough, but there's even more that we can do. If we go up here to the top, we can see these tabs. There's the sections tab, where we can add new sections to the course. Maybe if you're teaching multiple class periods of this course, you can add a separate section, and then you can mimic all of the assignments and everything that you've done to both classes. You can separate the students into two separate classes, things like that. Navigation is cool. Navigation is where you're going to be able to modify these items over here, right? So I maybe don't want to use all of these options. I definitely want home to be there. Announcements, we'll leave that there so I can make new announcements to the course. Assignments, discussions, grades, people, pages, files, syllabus, blah, 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 blah. But I don't want syllabus to be all the way down here. I want syllabus up at the top. So I'm going to put that right underneath my home so that they can go right to the syllabus. I like things to flow in a specific in a specific way. But you know what? I'm not going to use announcements, so I'm going to disable announcements. So that goes down here to the disable. So I want syllabus, then I want modules to come next, and then I want pages after that, and I want assignments, and I'll put quizzes right underneath assignments, and then I want discussions, grades, and people, files, and then that's pretty much it. I don't want anything else in here. So I'm going to just go ahead and disable all these by dragging them down here so that the students can't see them. Now I can still see them. I can go into these items and modify and add to them, but this is what the students will see. These items, they will not. So that's a cool thing to do in Canvas, a way to modify this sidebar content. So I want to click Save so it saves those changes. And then I'll go over to apps. Now, apps are extremely useful in Canvas, and it depends on the class you're teaching. Some apps are going to be more useful than others. 3D Game Lab. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on a second. This is a new thing I haven't seen. See, they're always adding new apps, and I've never seen this app before. 3D Game Lab. I'm definitely going to play around with that a little bit myself. But the cool thing is these apps are here, and you can just load whatever you want. There's a Minecraft plugin for Canvas, which I will be using for sure. There's Alex right here. So, our math teachers use Alex. You can integrate Alex content into Canvas. Aries, badges, which are cool. CK12, these guys do curriculum content. That's pretty cool. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Dropbox. Just play around with these apps, see what they do. You can search for specific apps that you want. Like, for example, I want to do Khan Academy integration, so I can do Khan Academy. I search for it up here, and hey, Khan Academy apps can be installed into this Canvas course. Beautiful, right? So that's one. That's another cool thing you can do. I can go to feature options. I can turn on or off these items: Learning Mastery, Gradebook, better file browsing, Gradebook, list by blah, 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 blah. I can do all kinds of this stuff, right? Change all these settings for my course. Now, while I'm also in my course settings, I can do a couple of things here as well. On this side, I can look at my course statistics, calendar, delete the course all the way. I can copy my course. We've done a couple things with importing and exporting and resetting course content. All that stuff's right here. But one of the coolest things is Student View. While you're building your assignments, while you're building your class, you might want to use Student View to see what it's going to look like on the student side. So if I click Student View, it will open the course, and it will show me what it looks like as a student. Now, it's not perfect, okay? This right here won't be there because when I'm looking at it as a student, because my course will be published and the students won't see this item here. So it's not exactly perfect, but it's going to show me kind of, some cool stuff. So I can go here and look, oh, syllabus, pages, assignments, grades. All those items that I deleted are not here. And then some of the items that I left on there, it's not showing me because there's no content there anyway, so it's not going to let me choose. But as a student, I can look at my assignments and go to assignments, and I can see that one assignment we created, Filter Fun. I can open it up, and it's going to show me what it's going to look like as a student, right? I can watch the video, I can download the file, I can submit my assignment from here, and I can go to my gradebook. Go to grades and see what my grades look like. So now I have no students, so it's not going to show me anything because I'm logged in as a test student. But anyway, so this is a really cool thing to use. Student View is awesome, and when you're done, all you have to do is just leave Student View, and then you go back to your Canvas course as a teacher. I'm going to go back to the home page. So those are some settings you can use in your Canvas course to modify it and kind of change it and make it your own. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Hope it was informational. Thanks again.